Welcome y'all to another episode of the DEG Gaming Podcast. This week is going to be a little different. All right, we're not talking games. We're talking something games adjacent. We're actually going to be reviewing the Resident Evil show from Netflix. It just came out recently. It's been all in the media. It's been getting a lot of reviews, and I made the decision that it's game stuff. We should review it. The team, luckily, they agreed with me, and I would like to say now, before we get too deep into this, I made a bad decision. I thank my team for believing in me and supporting my vision. But now we know that sometimes can be wrong. Okay, ain't always right.
We appreciate your honesty and you're willing to admit that you just were led astray this time. You thought one thing was gonna happen. And the complete opposite happened.
Completely opposite.
But you're standing 10 toes down, and you're standing on your 2 feet, and resting on your lower. Look, you fucked up. Mm-hmm. You know you fucked up, right?
I know. I'm very aware.
But look.
I'm very aware.
But at least, as long as you can admit it, that's all that matters.
So, like I said, we're just gonna review the show, give our general opinions, and then after that, for the people who are here watching this live, we're gonna get into some multiverses. So we're gonna try to have a good time with this. Yeah. So, how you want to start?
I mean,
just overall thoughts,
nigga.
Just initial. What you think of the series?
I just said cheeks, nigga.
What did you think? Granddad, you thought it was cheeks.
Beezy's new channel on Discord, buns, nigga.
Hey, look, way to shout out my new channel.
Right, shout out my new channel. Right. Make sure if y'all on Beezy Discord, check it out. It is a sight to behold. It really is. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. All right, y'all. Real talk. Mm-hmm. So Netflix, why? First of all, let's start with this. First of all, the show shouldn't have been made in the first place.
Damn.
Because even though we all look. Having a brother play Wesker, I thought I would have liked that idea. I don't like that idea. I'm gonna tell you why. He did look. What's his name? What's his name? Give me a name. I know his name, but I can't think of
his name.
Silence. I'm gonna call him Silence because he was in Horizon. Dude who plays Silence.
But he does a voice for Zambala on Destiny too.
Yeah, and don't he do like car insurance commercials or something? Or is that the other dude?
I think that's a different dude.
Don't matter. He got one of them voices. The point is this: that dude, him playing Albert Wesker, just did not. I did not connect with him and playing Albert Wesker at all the entire time. It did not fit. It did not fit whatsoever. And the fact that they got Albert Wesker playing daddy daughter day and shit. Do you know how bad of a motherfucker Albert Wesker is? Do you know how much pain and agony and fuckery he has caused in the world? And now he up here driving kids in the minivan to school and shit. And I'm supposed to believe that?
So, all right.
Nah, bro.
I'm gonna go ahead here and say, remember, I've not played now one Resident Evil game. Everything I know is from these terrible movies and shows that we've watched related to Resident Evil. So all I know of Wesker is from like random clips and stuff. It's like a white dude who be doing Matrix moves, but in real life. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. So I thought the name was smells like Wesker. That's like a bad dude. So as the show went on, I was like, hold up, all these niggas is Wesker? So like, wait. It's like, it's supposed to be the Wesker I know was the bad Wesker? Like, why? How's he a dad now?
Bro.
So I don't think his acting was that bad, except for when they showed him in the all black with the
most horrible fucking outfit, bro, I've ever seen in my life.
Talking about the fake ass Blade? He
was when it was a knockoff
Blade?
Bro. That was episode 7.
Bro. Him walking in like he goddamn Wesley Snipes. I'm like,
what is this I'm watching? At that point, when I got to episode 7, I was like,
bro, that was the second to last episode. What you mean?
I was like, yeah, I know. I was just like, boy, Kevin ain't shit. I can't believe it got this bad that we saw fake ass Blade walking.
Fake ass Blade. This man. Like, oh then we got, mind you, we got the clones, right? Because his clones, he cloned himself. Right. He got one of his clones sitting there playing Jagged Edge and shit. What a party at, nigga? What? Wesker? No iteration of Wesker should be playing Jagged Edge, nigga. ever, bro.
I hated the music in the show. I felt like
Terrible.
the music,
Terrible
the music
music
didn't
choices.
fit the show.
Did not
Like,
fit
terrible.
at all.
any other episodes. They were just throwing random songs.
They just said iPod shuffle this motherfucker. That's what they said.
It was horrible.
Okay, let's back up. Let's back up.
Did we like anybody's performances?
No.
The girls?
No, hell no. First of all,
Young Jade was a terrible actor.
Young Jade was the terrible.
The older Jade, I wouldn't. I didn't mind her that much.
No, I ain't like her either. I ain't like nothing. You know, for some reason, like at first I thought she looked like at some angle she like Christina Milian, so I got confused at times here and there. But at the same time, I don't know who she really is. I don't give a fuck at this point because she like look her character.
What you mean we never seen Wesker before? I'm sorry, I was looking at Super's comment. That we never seen Wesker before. That dude's just a hater.
Man, look.
Yeah,
we saw all the Weskers. We saw
I'm a Resident Evil nerd. I love that.
We saw Trenchcoat Blade Wesker, who's the real Wesker apparently, who really ain't, because that nigga ain't that nah. And then we had hey, nigga, in the middle of a ravine.
About
talking shit
about
Corey Bliss.
About damn horrible ass Resident Evil.
You came in at the perfect time, bro. Appreciate you coming through with the big raid.
We jumped back to the first episodes.
Right.
So
appreciate first time chatter. What's up? Thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the raid. What up, y'all? Welcome to DEG. You came in for our Resident Evil Netflix series review. We just got started, so sit tight because we about to go in on this motherfucker. So make sure you listen.
And then stick around for the second half because we're going to be playing Multiverse. Tyler's going to be joining us in about 30, 40 more minutes, give or take.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to play Multiverse. So stick around. Thank you. Corey Bliss. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you.
Right. Okay, so let's rewind. Let's take it back to the top.
Okay.
Let's take it back to the top.
First episode.
We established that we have the main character who is Jade. She's now in post-apocalyptic, fucked up fuckery of the world. You know, where everything went south with the whole T-virus and Umbrella. You know, Umbrella stay fucking up. So she is now living amongst the infected. They're called the Zeros or the zombies or whatever you want to call them. And she is a scientist researcher who is pretty much researching the behavior patterns of the Zeros and seeing if she can find a way to see if they're developing or for how to control them, things like that. And we then in this show get constant back and forth cutbacks of her young and as a 14-year-old with her sister Billy. With her sister Billy. And Billy is sort of like, well, technically, okay, here's where everything gets crazy. So
they're
twins, but they not twins. They're like surrogate twins. So basically, like Wesker, this is the story. Wesker had 2 eggs from them and put it in the same chick, and she had twins, but they one black and one like Asian. So it's like but they twins, but they not like they came out at the same time, so technically they twins.
Yes.
And they're sisters. Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
It gets crazy. It gets ridiculous.
You mean it's a fraternal twins?
Yeah, I guess fraternal twins would be the best way to say
it. Sororal, since they're both women. Yeah, probably sororal twins.
Yeah, they twins. We'll just say they twins.
Keep going.
But they don't look like
niggas is twins.
Okay, yeah. But they moved to so in the cutscene they're moving to New Raccoon City. Mind you, this is in 2022 because the first shit already happened in '98. Umbrella been fucked up already. Now they fucked up already. Now they're trying to get some get back real quick. They say, yeah, that happened in '98, but it's 2022. You know, we a new Umbrella now. So they went ahead and bought some land.
New Umbrella, New Raccoon. You know what I'm saying? It's hand in hand.
Exactly. So they made a whole new city, built it from the ground up, got it looking all Pleasantville-like and shit. Everything looked the same. It's all like supposed to be Perfectville, USA and shit. Everything's all high tech and fancy. So, Umbrella owns the town. Everybody who live in the town work for Umbrella. It's like, nigga, that's the only job out there. If you don't work for Umbrella, you can't live there. And they hate. So the girls, essentially, mostly Jade hates being there. Billy's trying to get used to it and whatnot. But they're trying to get acclimated. They have issues at school. Billy gets into a fight out of nowhere, just randomly gets into this random fight.
Terribly written.
Like
there was no reason for that girl to be beefing with her.
Right. She just walked up and said, "Oh, I'm vegan. Oh, fuck, we eat meat, Bob." And then they just start scrapping right there. That
was it.
Horrible. And then her sister didn't even jump in. Jade ain't shit. She saw her sister get getting beat up, didn't even jump in, didn't throw a punch, didn't throw a kick,
Didn't
do a damn thing. Terrible twin, bro. It should have been on site from that moment. And then she tried to be like, "Oh, hey, Billy, like you should stand up for yourself." But Billy apparently has anger issues, and she's like, "I ain't trying to be like I was back where we was from. I'm trying to start a new, turn over a new leaf." And Jay's like, "Nah, you can't be letting that happen. You can't let that shit slide." So,
well, nigga, you let it happen. You was right there,
right? So then it happens again. So Billy's still trying to be the bigger person. Goes to the same chick who mopped her up in the lunchroom. Said, "My bad. It was me. Can we start over?" And then she throws a fucking burrito from Chipotle in her face, smashing the whole shit in there, bro. And guess what? Yeah. Jade still didn't do a motherfucking thing. She was standing right next to her. Right next to her.
Just think about this. All right, so bro, we all have siblings. Could you just imagine the story of when both of y'all get home and then your mama asks, "Where was you at when this was happening?" And
right.
Go, "I was right there.
I was right there. It was fucked up, mama."
Me.
So
that's not how this goes.
So that's 2 strikes, right? 2 strikes. And apparently after that, Jade decides she wants to get all brave, find some kind of mascot helmet, and then she frames her sister, who she should be standing up for. And
that was weird.
Which was weird. It makes no sense. So she puts on a mask. First, we think it's Billy who does it, and she attacks the other girl in the bathroom. She breaks her nose with it or with something with a rock or something. And everybody thinks it's Billy. It turns out it ends up being Jade. And Jade puts the goddamn helmet in Billy's locker to make it seem like it's Jade, and says, "Oh, but you know what? Now they ain't laughing at you no more. But you got her in trouble. Like, what kind of sister is she?
Nigga in trouble. Like,
you snitched on. Like, how you gonna plant the evidence? And then you like, bro, like she ain't a real. Like that's from that point on, I did not like her as a character. I was like, she is fucked up as a sister. Like, I swear, I would have ran the fade. If I would have ran the fade.
You ran the fade.
Episode 2, we running the fade. Right there. Fuck
Wait a minute. Can we talk about the ridiculous stunt at the end of episode 1 leading into episode 2?
You mean all of them?
When she jumped off that high ass looking 20-story building,
right?
Yes,
and you land like what on the hood of a truck,
and rolled off,
and you rolled off,
mind you, into a pit of live zombies.
Right? I was like, oh, this is ridiculous.
Beezy is referring to the present day Jade, adult Jade.
Yeah,
her storyline is she's being chased by Umbrella. So she keeps running from place to place, trying to get away from Umbrella. We don't know why they're chasing her. So then at the end of the first episode, it ends with like on a cliffhanger of her jumping off this building into a pit of zombies try to get away from Umbrella, who's chasing her.
It had to have been like a 6-story building. It had to have been.
Bro. And then she just landed.
That shit was...
That's kind of high, bro. That wasn't that high. It was probably good. About 15 feet. About 15, 20 feet.
That shit was like 6 stories, bro.
Nigga, you over-exaggerating like a motherfucker, bro. You know how big 6 stories is, bro?
Yes. And that's what she jumped off.
You a lie, bro. You a lie. You a lie.
Someone rewind that
tape. This nigga capping. This nigga capping, bro. For real, bro.
That thing was like 6 stories. That thing was like 6 stories, Kev. I'm telling you, bro.
This nigga don't know how big 6 stories is, bro. She would have died, bro. No, she would have died, fam.
Dog, that's why I was like, this is ridiculous. There's no way she jumped that high and still live.
It was still ridiculous.
It was still terrible. It wasn't that high, but it was still ridiculous. Because the fact that, like you said, she landed directly feet first on the hood. Didn't break an ankle.
I'm about to find this. I am about to find this.
Didn't break an ankle. Didn't sprain. But then, mind you, she lands on the hood. She lands in the pit of zombies. Somehow survives. You know, the horde of zombies. Mm-hmm. Then this other black dude who was
random nigga just happens to be driving
with a truck, picks her up, and then she hops on top of the car, and he got to be going a good 60 miles an hour, hitting zombies, and she just holding on like it's nothing, on like it's nothing. And then they finally get to this cave of this tunnel, and he stops like right before like these like spikes come in, like try to kill her. Now here's another reason why I don't like Jade in any iteration.
I don't like Jade at all.
She constantly got everybody who helped her killed.
Yes,
immediately.
Every single time. If you was around Jade, you was probably about to die.
You was about to die. Black dude helps her, gets her out of the situation with the zombies. Says, "All right, I saved you. I'm about to be out." And then she does some talking, some bullshit. And long story short, The zombies show back up, you know, kills him, she pretty much lets the zombies.
She watched that nigga.
She watched
die,
that
did
nigga
nothing to
die.
help.
Stole the man's
Stole his
car, and then dipped out. Easy.
And then she drives to a city trying to find a way to just keep running. And then that was now we're in episode 2 basically. This is episode 2. So then in episode 2, now young Jade and Billy, she is kicked. Her dad takes her to school for a couple of days, and then that's when she's hanging out at Umbrella because that's where their daddy work at. Mm-hmm. And she saw some animals in the factory, the laboratory. And because she's vegan, she's like, yo, they better not be testing on animals. So her and Jade decide to sneak back into the building and try to free the animals. Yes, this was after hours. Try to free some animals. They fuck around and get bit by a T-virus dog.
Mind you, that Billy opened the. First of all, here's the thing: she heard a ruckus in that cage, and it didn't sound pleasant.
It did not sound pleasant.
It didn't sound like you should open this goddamn door.
Hell no, I would have left that shit alone.
But she opened it anyway. Looks all up in there, put her face all in the goddamn shit. And next thing you know, dog jumps out, and now, oh my God, we got a situation. And now they're running from the damn dog. Well, like you said, the dog ends up biting her, gets her good right here on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and chunky. And Jade finally want to be a sister after she got bit. After Billy got bit and the damage was done, then she want to go ahead and kill the dog with a fire extinguisher. Where was all this when y'all was running from the dog? Why didn't y'all come up with a plan? It takes once again. And mind you, she thought Billy was dead. Like I said,
she did think Billy was dead,
right? And we, and we thought for specific, I thought so too. Like, damn, she got somebody else. She getting everybody killed, ain't she? Like that's what she do. That's her MO since she was a teenager. Get you killed. But Billy survives.
So they survive. Their dad shows up. He helps them escape, and then he tries to cover their tracks because he doesn't want them to get in trouble. And that's basically his character arc. The rest of the show is him trying to keep them from getting caught for breaking into the lab.
Right.
That was his character arc, like the rest of the show. Because in Adult Jade episode 2, all she does is she finds a way to try to get try to get to the Underground Railroad to get out of the slums and back to her village.
Mind you, everybody she was rolling with in the Underground Railroad, word of Harriet Tubman, died.
The Underground Railroad
died.
They did die.
No, every single one. The family.
Oh my God.
Yep. The husband.
Yeah.
The kid was already bit, but he was dead. Yep. The mom might as well be dead.
He was on the way.
The dude with the big shotty who got killed by the big spider, dead.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else dead.
Jade, the whole caravan,
dead, but Jade. And mind you,
Jade.
let's talk about homeboy Umbrella. I forget his name, but he was like the goofy white dude who was like chasing her the whole time.
Yeah.
So he was out there trying to hunt Jade down, trying to capture, bring her back to Umbrella. And it seems everywhere Jade ended up, he ended up. And a couple episodes down, they end up getting captured by sort of these bandits who like pretty much are like these, religious cult leaders who like believe that the outbreak was like, a gift from God, and this is how to weed out the weak, and they're gonna uprise and take over all this other stuff. So they end up getting imprisoned by them, and they find a way to escape with the help of old dude who was trying to capture her, but they said, let's work together, we can get out of here. So they get out of here.
Said, look, I'll let you go if you help me get out of here.
Right. I got 2 dogs at home. I'm trying to get home too.
Just man of them damn dogs. Here's how this was the only writing I actually enjoyed.
Yeah, that was a good part. I laughed on that part.
He's like, Umbrella, he's like, I got 2 kids at home. Umbrella takes care of me so I can take care of them. He's like, you want to see him? And he held that picture of them 2 damn dogs.
And it was like Pomeranians and shit. I was like, this motherfucker.
Yes, bust out laughing, then you care.
I really did.
Yo, that shit got me too.
Especially because Jade slapped the wallet too. He's like, oh, so you hate dogs, huh? Like,
right? Oh, so you hate dogs.
Just so you know, okay, it wasn't 6 stories. It was more like 4 stories. That shit was high as hell. It was tired.
It wasn't even 4, B.
It was higher.
I give you 2.
It was maybe 2.
No. Because my house is 2 stories.
All right, maybe 3. Maybe 3.
She jumped from higher than that.
3 at best. 3 at best, bro. Why are we talking about this, bro? What it matter? It's ridiculous. No matter what, it's ridiculous.
It doesn't matter.
Right now. This shit was high as hell. No way.
Look,
No
it was
freaking way.
ridiculous no matter what, bro. She should have broke her ankle at the very least, bro.
Should have, at the
Man.
very least.
Man, them knees should have buckled as soon as she landed.
Straight
I
up.
agree.
I should have heard a pop
agree.
and a crack.
Man,
Mhm.
she should have had Greg Oden knees as soon as she landed. Like straight up.
Not Greg Odom.
Yes. Yes.
This man.
Yes, bro. Yes, I went there.
Go to that.
I went there. Yes, I
Leave
did.
that, damn, man. Leave that man leaves alone. But
so anyway, she goes in the caravan and try to get away. She ended up getting trapped with that dude, like you said. Then they start breaking out the jail, and then Jade realizes that this cult, they have a very specific zombie that somehow can control other zombies. And she's like, yo, this bitch different. I need to take her back for testing purposes. So her and the nigga, they're breaking out of the prison. She comes back, cuts the zombie's head off, puts it in the bag. So she's like, I need this to bring it back to my lab. Cool. Her and the dude, they start escaping. They realize the only way out is to climb a ladder to get out. And then Jade starts climbing, and he's like, all right, cool, pull me up. But she can't pull him up because she's holding on to the zombie head.
Right.
So she watched this nigga die. The nigga who basically did all the
he
work.
did all the way.
to
He
get her
killed
out.
all the zombies. He made the whole way. He saved her probably 2 times. He's
Yes.
like, pull me up. And she worried about this goddamn severed head. Again, Jade
Self.
only giving a fuck about herself and what she want to do. And she another casualty in the reign of terror that is Jade in this entire show. And at that point I was like, all right, I was expecting. I was like, come on now. Like, everybody who helps you dies. And you don't care. She just be like, oh, damn, and keep moving. She don't give a fuck. But I'm going to tell you which one. It's further down in the episode, but I'm going to tell you which one really got me hot. This is when I was like, fuck her for the rest of her life. Back on the boat, bruh.
I already know.
On the ship.
But that was episode 3, right? Was
No.
episode
This
three?
was like episode
no.
6, probably episode 6 or 7. No.
Yeah,
probably,
this is like this. I think this is 7.
So it's the same episode we saw Fake Ass Blade? I thought it was
No. He
This
talking
is
about
before.
We gonna get there, B.
We gonna get there.
Okay.
So
that was the recap of the episode. Like what, 3 weeks?
Gotcha.
Recapping.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was 3.
Episode 4. I don't remember 4 off the top of my head. Oh, 4.
Well, was like where it was like a huge like the home movies where they spent most of the time. That was like most of the time they were in like the early days, right?
Yeah.
That was when the kids went to
younger.
Yeah, that was the most boring episode to me. That was boring.
Party that just had no adult supervision.
Right.
Look, yo,
That
bro.
whole entire episode was them being in high school.
Billy know how to drop in on a vert ramp like that, and she never skateboarded.
What kind of party was
What
this?
kind of shit is this?
Ramp? Why are they hanging out in an unfinished building? All right, I'm not surprised, but it was just the fact that it was too much going on for no adult to have not seen any of this.
Right, and this is New Raccoon City. Apparently, everything is under surveillance in this city, but not this part. Like, come on now, come on.
Who provided all of the alcohol, drinks, the music, all of the electricity for the shit they was doing? I'm like, hold up, let me just make. I was thinking about it too hard, but Billy was upset that Jade was only worried about this nigga she was talking to. Billy was like, Simon, you saw me, I done got bit. I might be dying. You worried about this nigga? You trying to play with some PP while your sister over here about to die?
She was trying. She was trying to smash old Simon.
Yeah.
Look, speaking of Simon, look, I didn't mind Simon as a character. He was kind of a simp. He didn't bother me. He was kind of a simp for Jade, and I didn't like that because I don't like Jade. But
I ain't like JD.
But I do appreciate he was the hacker of the show. He was the one that they called on to get because he knew how to get around Umbrella's firewall because he's the son of the leader of.
I don't know her name.
I forget her name, but the one chick she's in charge of Umbrella. I know her. Like if I looked it up, I don't care. But I ain't gonna look it up. But her. But she's in charge of Umbrella, and that was her son, and he was like helping Jade like hack into servers and to Umbrella security and block websites and things like that. And that's how Jade found out about the situations that have been happening with Umbrella, like the Tijuana situation where there was an outbreak and everything that happened in Raccoon City, OG Raccoon City. It's because of Simon. Simon was able to get, he was the plug with all the resources. So shout out to Simon. We'll talk about what happened to him later, which I'm also upset about, but it is what it is. But yeah.
So yeah, that was basically the only thing that happened in that episode. It was just Billy was freaking out most of the episode because again she was bit by a T-virus dog.
And apparently she only had 72 hours before she would turn and it was literally the last couple hours in that episode. And then, strangely enough, when it was supposedly time for her to turn, like, and she thought it was happening, Jay was like Billy, chill. It's been 5 minutes since the timer's off, and you're all right. Nothing's going on. And that's when Billy realized that she's not turning and she's still okay, and that the virus hasn't taken her over fully yet. And that's when we start to realize that maybe Billy has some kind of immunity to this virus.
Yes. So then that's when we find out, because Jade finally, so then future Jade finally gets captured by Umbrella, and we see that Billy survived having the virus, and that she's okay, and that she's still alive in the present, because Jade, for some reason, been telling people she was dead. That helped. The girl was not dead, very much alive.
Dead in her heart. In her heart, my nigga, she was dead.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. She said she was dead to me, nigga. That's what
dead
she
to
said.
I don't know who she is. Ain't my sister.
So yeah, that was that episode. So we're halfway through the show already, and we've learned that Wesker is black and that Wesker has 2 twin surrogate children.
That ain't really
and,
what?
Oh yeah. No, I'm just saying, yes. And the dumbass revealed in episode 7 was not only that, but this man got clones.
Yeah.
And a fake ass Blade clone on top of that.
Bro, that's the original Wesker. That was the original one. That was the original Wesker. No. He cloned the other ones.
No. I know. I'm just saying, like, just seeing him step out, fake ass Blade. With the fake ass Blade. I mean, yeah, I know. Trust me. I'm a resident.
The worst part
I know that was
the
I knew that was
right?
It was the wig. It was the hair.
It was the hair,
bro.
Like, oh my god!
If he would have had no hair, if he would have just stayed bald with the sunglasses, I would have probably been like, okay.
It would have been like, okay, but dog,
they gave this man.
They got that man a Tyler Perry toupee.
They really did.
They gave him a meat.
This man a Tyler Perry toupee, dog. I was like, oh my god! And then of course they showed him teleporting and stuff, how he can move fast.
He wasn't teleporting. That man just ran fast, bro. He ain't teleporting.
Right. I mean, he didn't. They tried to make it seem like he was teleporting. But it wasn't nowhere like the games. But it was still hilarious. I'm like, this fake ass Blade outfit that this man has on. They have to be clowning him on the set, because I know I would have. If I saw that, I'd have been out of the jokes would have been flying. I'm sorry, they just would have been flying
all day.
Crazy.
Oh yeah,
all day.
He knew how ridiculous he looked,
bro. I hope that Netflix check was good, bro, because I couldn't. I wouldn't. I like, nah, you gonna take this wig off? Real talk.
Oh yeah.
But
it was horrible. That's when we found out he cloned himself.
Yes, because he jumped episode 7. We just finished 4. And what happened to episode 5? What was 5?
Episode.
I don't remember 5.
I don't remember 5.
I mean, 5 is when her sister let her go. So we find her sister not dead. Her sister was like, "All right, bitch, you know what? I finally saw you. I'm gonna let you go."
Hold on, Kev. Was that the one where we finally see Billy, the grown-up version of Billy?
Yeah, and they're in, and then she's like leave, and they have that one-on-one conversation, and she takes the tracker out of her arm. She's like, so they don't track you, and then she lets her go. And then Billy finally makes it back to the ship that they call the what do they call it?
The university.
The university, yeah. So they go, but she gets back to the university, which is actually like a old.
Jade gets home.
Yeah, she finally gets home. She gets back to her daughter and her husband, Arjun, and her daughter B. And everything seems okay, even though like. She's trying to get acclimated, and she's sort of, and Jade's sort of kind of like how her dad was when she was. She's a very workaholic. She's always about her work. She wants to keep doing research, and B, wants her to be around more. So does Arjun, and B does things like like recitals and all these little activities, and she's like come she wants her to be more of a mom in her life, and Jade battles with that because that's what she dealt with probably when she was younger. So she's pretty much being the exact version of her dad that she probably hated when she was a kid. But the crazy part about it is she also has a assistant. I forget what's her name. I
don't remember her name.
I don't remember.
She ended up getting killed.
Yeah, but like let me build up to.
Why you do
this, bro?
Man, I can't remember her name,
bro. Why you do this though, bro? I was going to lead up to that in a very very important way, bro.
What the fuck you mean? He didn't say she was dead, so why was he not real?
Anyway, this nigga. So yes, though that one be. So she has so Jade has an assistant who's working with her to figure out how to control and study the patient zero zombies. And she shows her the head, the severed head that she brought back, and they start doing research, and they find out that the severed head has sort of a chemical in the blood that has a way to create a pheromone that can repel the zombies, so that because zombies find you by smell
or attract.
So it's either or depending on how it's used. So if it's in the air, I think it attracts. If it's like a liquid, or if it's on your skin, or somehow whether they spray it on you, I don't know how they did it, but it can retract. But basically, they figured that out. And mind you, she also finds out that she's her assistant is pregnant, 2 months pregnant, gonna have a baby, and she's happy for her. So they find all this out, and they say, okay, well, we know that this is gonna happen, but we need to test it out on an actual zero. So old girl was like, well, let's wait till tomorrow. We'll both go out. We'll go get one. Yep. We'll do it. We'll take care of it in the morning. Go get some rest. Yep. And Jay's like, okay. But what does Jay do? Jade shit. Jade goes out in the middle of the fucking night by herself in the ocean, and she grabs her own zero out the ocean, smuggles it back onto the ship without nobody knowing.
Put it back to sleep.
Straps it up, hangs it up in the lab. And then, she's like, okay, I'm gonna do this myself because she's being selfish. She's only thinking about herself. So here's where shit gets crazy. So later that day, B, her daughter, comes in and she sees her in her testing on the zero. And she's like, what's that? Asking questions. And then Jay's like, well, stay here. I'll show you what it's trying to, show her some interest. So she's like, stay here. And she sprays the pheromone that she made to help repel the zeros. And it turns out it works. She sprays it on her. She goes close to the zero, and the zero doesn't get agitated. It doesn't try to attack her. It's just like
it basically ignored her. It was like, nigga, I don't see you.
Exactly. So all that's happening, and then B, dumbass child, it worked. Loud as hell, causing the whole fucking zombie to go crazy, breaks off of the restraints, pushes down Jade, and starts to chase B. So now we got a loose ass zero on the university running wild, chasing after B. So B goes out into the main deck where other people are, and the zombie's chasing her, and she runs out and she's screaming. She's like, and her assistant, Jade's assistant, the one who's pregnant, sees there and says, what's going on? Minding her business, chilling. She's like, what happened? What's going on? And she points, and then she turns around, and next thing you know, wham, zero, ate up all day. And at this point, I was like, oh my God, Jade done it again. And then what does Jade dumbass do when she come out? Look all shocked and sad and shit.
Like bro, I didn't know this would happen. Nigga, you had a wild zero running around.
I had no idea that this wild zombie that's a flesh-eating zombie would get free and attack my friend who was pregnant, and now her and her husband, now her husband is there who just saw it, is going to be horribly upset by this.
Yep, as he should be.
And again, another on the J counter of death. And now she's all upset. I can fix this because she realized that she's a fuck up. Jada is a fuck up. She's been fucking up all her life for the past since 2022. She's been fucking up. She got a streak going on. She's still going. And she then finds she wants to get on her hero shit now. Try to redeem herself. So she's like, all right, well, mind you, not only that, after that fuck up, another fuck up, because her dumb ass didn't realize that there was a tracking chip in the head of the severed head, and guess who came to the university and showed up? Umbrella. Got their asses found out.
Pulled their ass up. Umbrella like, bitch, we know where you at now. And all your friends.
So she hit him with a double dip in the same afternoon. I swear I would have threw her off the boat, bro.
Jay would have had to go.
She would have been gone.
I
would have gave her up. I would have gave her up.
They wouldn't even had to ask for Jade. Jade would have been free.
If I was her husband, I'd be like, we divorced and you have it, bro. I'd be like, see, I'm me a new boo, bro, because you ain't nothing but a headache.
Because look, bro, everything Jade touches goes to shit. So when her sister was like, look, bring my sister over, like, bitch, you can have your sister. We don't want her no more. She always causing some shit. How you like, cause bro, why the fuck would you sneak a zombie on our ship?
Right.
And then the zombie just let loose, start eating people. You think we still gonna want your stupid ass around?
Right. And mind you, remember
you the reason Umbrella even here. Umbrella was tracking your stupid ass.
Right.
No, you gotta go.
Yeah, exactly. Too many, bro. So Umbrella, so then she finally, goes over to where the Umbrella camp is. Her sister Billy is there. This is probably around episode 7. that this begins to. And they have a conversation. Then we find out the old girl who's the CEO is still alive too, but she's being controlled by Billy by some weird mind control way. But she's still around. But it seems that Billy is now running the show at Umbrella as it is, and she is now trying to take over and make the world a new, better place. And now they have this sibling rivalry going on where Jade don't fuck with Billy don't fuck with Jade, and I'm actually with Billy on this one. Like, I really like look
I don't fuck with Jade either.
I don't fuck with Jade either. So I understand. And when Billy laid into her as an adult and as a teenager, letting her know, she pretty much held a mirror up to Jade and said, yo, look, you selfish. It's always about the Jade show. You don't give a fuck about nobody else. And then when somebody like really try to like put you on blast about that shit, you get all crying emotional about it and try to act like you're gonna make it better, but you make it worse. That's you. And she was spot on about it. She was her twin. She would know. She's been around her all her life.
So then basically Jade is imprisoned by, well, not in prison, but like her and her sister, they talking. Then past Jade, I guess what's the best way to describe? They find out that their daddy was a clone, and that
from their uncle, who's also a clone. Uncle Bert.
Yeah, Bert was a clone. Everybody who looks like their dad is a clone, and that everything they know is basically a lie. And that's really all they learned. Yeah, and then they somehow they get sent home to get their stuff because, like, look, y'all got to stay with Umbrella now. Like, y'all was Umbrella property basically. And then after that, they try to run. Jade gets away. Billy gets sent back to Umbrella because she didn't get away. And then Jade goes to get Simon. Simon was like, look, Simon, we got to bust my sister out of jail because I don't need her trapped with my daddy, because they don't fuck with their dad, because they find out that their dad made them like bioengineered them specifically
to keep him alive.
Cure for him, because all the clones age rapidly, so their bodies are always deteriorating. So he takes their blood and it heals him. It was a lot. Once the girls figured that out, they was like, yo, fuck that nigga for life. It was some real Drake shit. So right. It was very dramatic.
It was mostly Billy. Billy was like, fuck that nigga for life. He was like, I hope he fucking died. She said that word for word. I hope he fucking died. She did say that.
And I was trying to figure out, it's not like the nigga was killing y'all. I was confused. I didn't think it was that.
I think it's because of the lies. It's the lies. Okay, that's what it was.
Lies.
Because all their life was a lie. He lied to them from the jump. He said that it was tests to keep them safe, because of the virus and like to make sure that you don't get infected. But all them vials was for him. So basically, that's what it was. So I get it. They was upset that their daddy lied to them all their life.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So yeah. Jade goes get Simon. Simon's like, all right, I'll help you because I don't fuck with my mom like that neither. My mom been lying to me all my life.
She been drugging my other mama because like he got two moms, and she been drugging her other mama with this new miracle drug that called Joy. It's sort of like this pill that's supposed to cure all your sadness, depression, anxiety, all kind of mental health issues, but it's laced with the T virus. So it's very dangerous in mass doses.
And high doses.
In high doses. So, but what's been happening, what Simon realizes is that his other mom, who's in charge in Umbrella, has been sort of like drugging his other mom because she's been upset about, being there at New Umbrella or New Raccoon City and like not being, paid attention to with the family. So she's been pretty much like making her a zombie so she can like do her work and not have her bothering her pretty much. And Simon finds out and he's upset about it. So he's like, yeah, Jade, I'm gonna help you because fuck my mom. Because she fucked up my other mom. And we gonna ride on these niggas.
Yup.
Now that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea though.
It was. It really, really was. So they go back to Umbrella to try to break Jade out. And they get in there. They sneak in and they go find their dad. There's like, oh, Dad, where's Billy? He was like, nigga, I don't know. I've been trapped in this room the whole time. I don't know why she was so pressed. I'm like, I really know where Billy is. He's like, nigga, I've been in this room this whole time.
Right.
Billy pops up because Billy had to break away from niggas. And niggas was injecting Billy with shit and she didn't like the reactions. Yeah. Billy was like, Boom, y'all niggas here too. Let's break out.
Bruh.
That's what Billy said.
Yeah.
Boom.
She's like, boom, niggas, we here. Let's roll out, bro.
Oh my god, dude.
And they
Close
all
enough to what happened.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said.
They all
in my mind.
They start trying to leave, and then Bert, their dad's twin brother / uncle / clone, he was like, "All right, I'll ride." You know what I'm saying, we can all ride together. I don't fuck with them brother like that neither.
They can be locked up too.
They start leaving, and then Billy, she starts having I guess like a panic attack. I don't know how to describe it. She's having
so the virus. The virus is starting to attack her more and more. She has these spurts where the virus starts to kind of like flare up and attack her.
Yeah.
So she has this moment where they're trying to escape. She's like having this flare up, and she starts to, like you say, have hallucinations. And Billy. Oh no! Jade and Simon are trying to get out. Then Simon realizes that she's like, having a moment. So he goes there to try to help her. And when Simon goes to help her, she has an hallucination of the dog. So she immediately just like pounces on Simon and starts to fight with him. Long story short, she ends up biting Simon.
Yep, she bit that nigga.
Bit that nigga deep. And mind you, even though she's not turned yet, she's still contagious and she still has the virus in her.
It's in her.
So that nigga Simon ain't Billy. That nigga Simon ain't special.
She took a chunk out that. She took a chunk out that.
She took a bite out of crime on that
nigga. She went Cujo on that nigga, bro.
Yes, she did.
I was like, damn, that's like I ain't never seen a person bite somebody like she bought somebody, bro. But
you just be biting niggas like that, bro.
Right. She Holyfield was like, damn. God shit. I mean,
his arm was bleeding. She was like, oh yeah, he got bit. It was a deep ass bite.
It was deep. So what happened after that is now they go back out to the main hallway because he's freaking out that he's bit, and then Simon's mom they get caught, and Simon's mom is there, and she realizes that he's been bit, and she knows what that means. So Wesker's like, well, I can fix him. Just give me some time because, like, without me, you can't save him. And she like, I don't give a fuck about this little nigga. Pow! Yeah. Shot him right. Shot her son in the eye. Dead. And guess who was standing there? Jade. Didn't do nothing.
Like, oh no! Killed the nigga. Jade, everybody around you be dying, bro. This ain't
right. You ain't even like. I mean, mind you, she probably didn't think it was gonna happen, but she didn't even try to jump in front of the bullet. She didn't even try. She didn't even talk to the mama.
I know.
I'm just saying.
Jump in front of the boy.
Bro, come on. That's her man.
She don't think like that.
That's her man. Bro, they go together. They go together at that point.
She don't think like that.
Nah, bro. He done hacked into too much stuff for her. They go together, bro. They're holding hands and everything, bro. Nah.
Okay.
So
jumping in front of bullets and shit. Okay.
At the very least, she could have talked to like mom, like that's her mom-in-law kind of. Mom too, just chill out, right? Mama, chill out, bro. Like, come on, we can think about this. We can chill. Like, I'm just saying. But again, Jade did nothing. Somebody else died on her watch. Another body, and it was fucked up. And that's when I was like, damn, Simon, damn.
So yeah, Simon died. The girls, they start running some more, and then they get trapped in the room with it's the girls, and then it's the Wesker clones, and one of them is their daddy. Wesker, their dad was like, "Look, y'all got to get out of here. I'll stay behind, and I'm going to try to stop the leader lady. I'm gonna blow this whole shit up. I want y'all to get out of here." That's what happens. They start and they get on that. And then back in present day Jade is held hostage by her sister. And her sister is like, look, I need you alive to help me try to fight the virus in me because I'm slowly dying or whatever. Like, she's like, I'm cool, but I ain't that cool, basically. So Jade was like, I just let my people go. And all her sister was like, your friends got to die too. Everybody got to go, my nigga. Everybody. Like, I only need you. The rest of I don't give a fuck about them niggas. So Jade was like, nah. Right. So Jade broke the shit. So she broke a vial, and after she broke the vial, it attracted all the zombies to where her sister was at, because that's where it was dispersed in the air.
I got a question about that before you go. So that vial was little as shit, and it was indoors. How strong is that shit for a whole country of zombies to rush at that spot, bro?
The amount of zombies that popped up out of nowhere, and like,
nah, bro.
things don't dissipate in the air that quickly or
Nah.
spread. It would have been
Bruh.
like a really strong breeze to
Bruh.
carry it the distance that it traveled in them couple seconds.
Bro, it's like the whole east side of Decatur came in that whole goddamn shit, bro.
It was ridiculous.
It was like,
so then they start getting mobbed by zombies. Like it was a whole city worth of zombies in that bitch.
It
bro.
was a gang
so
of
luckily because Billy run an umbrella, she got her soldiers outside. She got all kinds of tech. They trying to shoot them, but they were still getting overwhelmed. The people on the boat, they was like, "Oh fuck this shit, I'm out." Because I mean, they done dropped Jade off. They like, look, we need to get the fuck up out of here. You see them zombies pulling up? Hell no, nigga. It's time to go. They start leaving. Jade's husband.
They made the right choice too. They made the right choice too. I would have left it too. They should have left sooner. As soon as she left, I would have left. As soon as she left, I would have left. I wouldn't even waited.
Exactly. Nigga, the boat wouldn't have stopped. I would have threw Jade off the moving ass boat as far as I'm concerned.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
She would have to walk the plank, nigga.
Right? Straight up.
But yeah, they start pulling off Jade's husband, the dummy that he is, was like, "Oh, come on, y'all, you can't be leaving Jade behind. He's still waiting for her to."
I'm like, nigga, you can leave too.
Yeah, I can go with her.
Right? That's your wife. That's what I would say.
Jade, she breaks free from her sister after her sister stole on her. Her sister popped her clean in the mouth. She's
right?
Like, bitch, you these zombies in my
Actually,
crib.
it was 2 of them. She had twice.
Yeah.
It was 2 times.
Bitch, you got your zombies in my
You know, brought to my house? Well, these raggedy ass zombies to my house? See, that's why I like Billy. That's why I fuck with Billy. Billy real.
Yeah, Billy makes sense to me for the most
Billy,
part.
look, if I was running the streets and I had Billy on my side, I'd be cool. Cause like I know she a ride or die. Like if she down for you, she down for you. Jade, I don't know.
So pop Jade in the mouth. Jade was laid out. Jade gets up, starts running. Jade eventually somehow runs back to the boat because Billy's trying to figure out how I'm getting these zombies off me. Pulls out some some machine gun drones, starts shooting everything in sight. Even her own men is getting shot. She's killing her own team.
She's
I don't give a fuck about none of this. All these niggas is expendable. Bitch, I'm Billy. I run the streets. That's what she was saying.
Bitch, I'm Billy. I run the streets.
That's what she said. So then somehow, some way, we find out that on the bottom of this boat, for some reason, they have a giant mega crocodile that they have controlled to do what they say.
Yeah, about the mega crocodile.
Like that was the most random thing. So you just tugging around a mega crocodile.
Yes,
at all times.
They was just trying to reach because it's giving a big crocodile since that remind them of Resident Evil 2. Like I don't know. I don't know why they reached for that. Like I don't know why they reached for that.
See, the reason why I worked at Resident Evil 2 is because it wasn't just a random crocodile. You was in a sewer. It made sense.
Right.
They pulling this around. They pulling this around a tugboat, just like a souvenir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's a concealed weapon. It really is a concealed weapon.
They were shooting that shit like it was a torpedo. They were like, it's a last resort. Now, they had special buttons.
They said hit the button. They said hit the button. I'm thinking like they got a bomb or something. They got a whole crocodile. Like I'm like, nigga, I thought you had a bomb, bro.
After Billy finally gets rid of all the zombies, then they drop the crocodile on, and she's like, oh shit, what am I supposed to do with the crocodile? So the crocodile starts attacking Billy. Billy, she's trying to run away. She hop in a helicopter. Jade, like we said, Jade is back on the boat. Then Jade realizes that her daughter is no longer on the boat because Jade told her
to leave.
To leave and grab this bag from under my bed. Her daughter, being diligent, followed the directions and then left.
And guess what Jade did when Jade gets back on the boat? Where's B? What you mean? Where's B? You told her to leave, and now you freaking out, and your husband again thinks he made a horrible decision in life. Like why her? Why am I going to do this?
They leave the boat to go find B, and then while they're out in the ocean, the crocodile he got slapped with a rocket. Crocodile had got slapped with a rocket.
Billy spun the block. Billy spun the block and said, "No, you ain't just gonna disrespect me like that." And Billy dropped a rocket. A couple of them killed the crocodile because she Billy, like you said, she run the streets.
Yeah, she runs the
streets. Billy a gangster,
so,
yo. I fuck with Billy.
Yeah.
Yo. I want to be her friend. I really do.
Yeah, she really about that life. So the crocodile falls back in the water, and then his tail slaps the boat that Jade and Arjun is on. So then Arjun gets injured, and he's crippled at this point. He's like, bro, I can't move my legs. I'm done.
So mind you,
run. He said, leave. Save yourself.
Right?
That's
But
all she ever do, nigga.
Right? And mind you, again, on Jade's watch, he might not be dead, but that nigga can't walk no more.
Nope.
Because of Jade.
Yep.
Because she was dumb.
Yep.
Look, I say everything, like at the very least, you're gonna be either disabled or dead. Dealing with Jade.
That's the only options.
All right?
The only options.
Only options. Continue.
So then, so Jade, she catches up with her daughter, and she's like, "Oh, we're gonna get out of here." So then Billy was like, "Something ain't right about this shit. Drop me off right here so I can go see what's up with these niggas."
Right.
Billy pulls up on them, and she was like, "Bitch, tell me why your daughter wasn't getting attacked by the giant Meg Crocodile, because Meg Crocodile really left B alone. Meg Crocodile
Right.
was like,
it laid
like
down next to her.
friends.
It was chilling. She was like, "How was
Yeah.
your day?" "Yeah, I chewed up about 45 niggas like on the
Mhm.
you know, that's have a
Mhm.
conversation." And
So yeah,
that shows that Jade done something with the Billy, just like, you know.
It's because for some reason she's immune to crocodiles.
Yep.
So Billy was like, "Look, I don't know what you did to your daughter, but I like that shit. She gonna have to roll with us." And Jade was like, "Nah, don't take my daughter, take me." And then this was the real gangster shit.
That's
Billy
why I love
said,
my fuck.
"Bitch, I don't need you.
The fuck I need you
Shot-
for?
Shot Jade.
And she didn't.
This is gangster.
But here's the thing: she didn't even kill her. She shot her, but she didn't kill her because she wanted her to see her take her daughter.
Yeah,
So
she want her to remember that shit,
right?
She
Bro,
said,
yo,
I need you to watch this shit happen.
Bro,
Shot that nigga in her spleen.
And said, "Now watch."
Yep. Took that nigga daughter in front of her eyes and walked off with her. And said,
in front of her eyes,
just walked off with that nigga daughter. Bro. It was very gangster,
super gangster.
Damn.
Like Billy was like, so like, look, I'm telling you right now, like, look, you should all strive to be like Billy. Fuck Jade. Be like Billy. Because like the way she was operating and moving, it's nothing but respect.
Yeah.
She good on any block. Any block. I don't know if there's blocks left in that world, but if it's a block left, she good there.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean the show ends with Jade dying on sand, but she probably not dead. So
she ain't dead.
Character. She
should be.
Might as well be. The show ends with present day Jade is dying, and then Jade in the past, who escaped with their clone of their dad. Jade and Billy are escaping, and they're leaving, and then their dad handed them a note before he exploded for Ada Wong, to find Ada Wong.
Why they always gotta bring Ada into this, bro? Every time they end the show or end the movie, they gotta bring Ada into this like she gonna save something.
My thing is, why they try to end the show like on some cliffhanger, like
we gonna watch it, yeah.
Like we gonna be like, oh, let's watch this. See what's going. Man, hell
okay.
No.
Now
this is my thing with this.
Go ahead.
Like I feel like this is why Resident Evil should stick with the animations, like kind of stick with the animation. I feel like the animation movies. Even the series, what's that? Infinite Darkness.
Yeah,
it wasn't. I mean, it was okay, but it was nowhere near as bad as you know the show. This series that we're talking about now. I feel like when Resident Evil stick with the animation, I feel like they kind of stay home pretty much for the most part. I don't know if they were just trying to do something different, trying to.
I mean,
obviously outside the box.
Obviously, they were.
It failed miserably. Like it failed. They should have known with the Resident Evil movies that came out with what's her old girl name? You know them 7 Resident Evil movies that came out.
I don't remember her name.
Lilu from Fifth Element.
Yes. So like
yeah, that was her.
Right. They didn't learn a lesson from that. The fact that they make this real life series, they could at least try to stick, stay home to the game a little bit.
But they did that and they still messed up. They did that.
They did that.
They still messed up, bro.
We reviewed it. Yeah.
They can't get it right, bro. They just can't do it.
Look, at this point, just do animation. Just do an animation.
No, just do games. Just do games. Leave it alone. Just do
that too. You know what? That too. That's a good point. I'm just talking about when it comes to movies. Do not do no more live action. Not even the series. Not even movies. Just let that be animation. And like Granddad, like you said, stick with the video games. The video games is the bread and butter.
Here's one more thing I want to. Well, one more thing before we'll give her overall. One more thing that really drove me crazy about this, because I was waiting for them to do this and they never did it because they think we're gonna really watch a season 2. Huh? Yeah, okay. They never showed the moment that the outbreak actually happened. They always talked about, oh, this was when the outbreak happened. This is when the world ended. But if you think about it, they never showed when that shit actually happened. They just showed everything that happened. Like, I was expecting, okay, we got to episode 8. I'm seeing Billy in the car with Jade and Jade just staring at her, and I'm like, all right, so when the outbreak happening? Like when is it going to show the outbreak? I mean, they showed the little cliffhanger, or not the cliffhanger, but the little scene where the mutated dude, I guess I don't know who that's supposed to be, but he like popped his hand out. But that's not good enough. Like they needed, I was waiting for them to see when this shit actually went down and popped off and the actual end of the world happened, and they never showed that shit. And they just expect us to believe, okay, like who was really the cause of it? Was it Billy? Was it that monster thing? Was it just some kind of other thing that happened? They didn't say anything because they want to try to make us watch season 2. We ain't no amount of Ada Wong or cliffhangers gonna make me want to go back and run this shit back for season 2. So y'all fucked up. Y'all should at least did that, because now that upset me, because I was like, I've been waiting for y'all to tell us or show us how that happened, and they still didn't do it.
So
that's it.
Overall, we all agree the show was bad.
Terrible.
We all agree that the show was bad. But I think they might end up getting to season 2. Because it's like their highest watched show right now. Like people really been watching this trash. Man, and I think mainly because they all want to
people watch car wrecks too, bro. People watch car wrecks too. That don't mean it's good. Come on now.
You're right. So if season 2 comes out, are we committed to reviewing season 2?
No, you are. Bro, don't do this to us again, bro.
We
ain't got to do shit. We ain't got to do shit, bro. Nah, we ain't got. What you mean? That's a whole other season of this shit. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. What you mean it can't be worse? Bro,
already introduced everything we need to know.
Hey, Kev, you pretty much like they already at the bottom. How can they get you?
Bro, you know when you at the bottom, you can go underground.
You gonna start digging?
You gonna keep digging? There's shovels. They got shovels, bro. They can keep digging. Like, look, I'm just saying. Look, if we end up doing first of all, if they do get picked up for a second season, I don't know how. If we gotta watch this and they don't.
No,
we ain't. No, I'm not. Cause it's Cav's idea. This is he brought it up.
Well,
I said no.
Bring up this idea again.
He gonna do it. He gonna do it. They're gonna come back with a season 2. Hey y'all, we should review season 2. We already watched season 1.
It's about that time, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Dust off the old Resident Evil glasses.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that to us.
Overall, so to wrap this up, we all agree the show was bad. The writing wasn't good.
Don't waste time.
I didn't even like the acting that much. Is there anything that we liked about the show?
Billy.
Yes, I agree with that.
Billy
I like young and old Billy.
Billy is the only.
Billy wasn't even that bad of an actress.
Not at all. Billy was the only good part of the show to me. I like
older Billy.
You like older Billy?
What?
She was a gangster, bro.
I like younger Billy better than older Billy.
Because older Billy didn't get enough screen time. She showed up late in the game, but she made an impact.
Season 2, it's gonna be all older Billy,
right?
The gangster. Come on now, you can't sit on that.
Bro, I'm waiting for her to pull up on every nigga on that fucking cast, bro. Season 2.
Yeah,
bro. If season 2, when the trailer drop, if I don't see Billy rolling up on somebody like a G, she is. I ain't watching it, bro. She got to be in the trailer, shooting somebody, spinning the block. You know, something. Billy is the driving force for this show at this point.
Yes,
to me,
I agree.
Ain't nobody else matter but her. And if I see Jade, if she don't die in the first episode, the show's failed. She don't need it. She ain't needed no more, bro. We got B. We don't need what we need Jade for. We got B now.
You're right.
Like we don't need him.
I want to thank y'all for sitting through our review. Hopefully, hopefully the people who listen to this later on at the podcast listeners, they like the show. We didn't, but let us know what you feel. Hit us up at what's up Twitter? Dedicated.
One of them.
Let us know how you felt about the show after you listen to our review. When we end up putting this on the YouTube, let us know in the YouTube comments what you think about this show. Did you like it? Because that we didn't. Give us your opinions. Make it a conversation, because you heard our conversation. Let us know what you would change about the show or what you actually enjoy. Because somebody need to say something good about the show.
There's somebody out here who riding for this show. There's somebody out there who liked this show. Like,
gotta be.
It just wasn't us.
It was not us.
But yeah,
that's gonna do it for our review of the Resident Evil show
on Netflix. It's out right now. 8 episodes. They're all about an hour long each, so it's 8 hours of your life. Do you want to get it? Do you want to give it up? Do you want to give up a whole day of work for this? It's up to you.
The choice is yours.
Choice is yours.
That's gonna do it for our review, y'all. Peace.
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 They have tutorials in this game. I
This
thought you just go right
nigga,
into it.
this
Why you
nigga,
lying?
bruh. You better, if you don't fire up that
serious.
game and play that tutorial,
Why
bro.
wouldn't the game have a tutorial? No, like
Hey, look.
explain to me.
Look, I
This
got
man
it
just
right
the
now.
game
My bad.
not have a tutorial.
Look, I got it. I turned.
That
I turned it
didn't
on.
even make sense.
I turned it on. I turned it on. So
This
look,
man.
Why the people chat? I didn't know it was no tutorial. I thought, hell, if you
Bro,
play
what game
Smash-
this they don't have a tutorial?